Hey everyone, I'm Shaleia, and welcome to your monthly reading for Twin Flames. And I'm really excited to have you here today because I got a new deck. I'm really excited. I'm a big nerd when it comes to getting Oracle card decks or Tarot decks. And I saw this one recently and I knew it was time to expand my collection. And if the energy feels really good, and this is called, the new deck I got is called Keepers of the Light Oracle Cards. You can easily find this online. It's a Hay House deck by Kyle Gray. And the artwork is by Lily Moses. I really resonated with the artwork. The key majority of the messages on the cards, I never read from the book, hardly ever. So the messages on the cards I primarily relate with. And overall, yeah, I think it's a really cool deck. It's very well done, and yeah, it's a step in the right direction in terms of oracle cards that are divinely channeled from spirit. It's a step in that right direction. So, without further ado, I'm going to start this reading, and I've already pre-shuffled it. So yeah, let's get right to our reading, eh? Okay, so the first card that I'm going to pull is for the first week of November, for November 1st through November 8th. And this card is, I'm kidding, this is the back of the card. Ha ha ha. Okay. Ooh, nice. The first card I pull is Freya, Phases and Cycles. It says, there's a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Wow, this is a gorgeous card. Once again, the artwork by Lily Moses is pretty bang on in every single card. I very resonate with it. So, what this card is telling me is that this week we're really focused on letting go of the old and allowing the new to come in. There's an old phase, there's an old cycle that's ending and a new one's beginning. The old patterns that you've been experiencing in your twin flame union and also on your twin flame journey they're coming to an end. And what's really happening here is you're being asked to embrace the new energy that is coming to you for your twin flame union. What once worked in the past no longer works now, and it's appropriate to let go of anything that is not serving you so that you can move directly into your harmonious twin flame union. If you have any psychic insight or awarenesses about the person that you think is your twin flame that you're with, and perhaps you're realizing, well, don't think this is my twin flame. If it's been revealed, because there's a revealing process that comes on your twin flame journey where at some point along your relationship with this person, it does get revealed if they're your twin flame or not. If it's been revealed or is revealing, this is the next cycle or phase of your twin flame journey, and there's this revealing process, and it's time to let go of your false twin flame or your soulmate. Okay, if this feels right for you, which it could be, because the only way to get into your harmonious twin flame union is to create space there. And if it's been revealed to you beyond a shadow of a doubt, okay, like there's no doubt in your mind anymore, this is not the person for me, then it is time to gently let them go, because that illusion of them being your twin flame is over. And it's time to allow in your twin flame, okay? And what Freya is really saying is that this is the beautiful part of the journey, because it means really you're so close. You're so close to your twin flame. You're like right there. It's like you're almost at the end of the yellow brick road. This is what I call like the twin flame journey, right? So it's also saying too, and that I really resonate with, is that there is a beginning, right, within every ending, and there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear at all. You are being completely supported on your journey. You're being completely guided clearly to make this step forward on your twin flame journey with with God and with your twin flame. This is what it's all really about. You're not alone doing this, and there's so many people that have come before you, that have gone through this exact process and now are in their harmonious union. So, you're never stuck. You're never stuck up the creek, without a paddle. And all you really have to do is just call on the divine for assistance. That's the only way that the divine can assist you, and be open to receiving that help in whatever form comes that is absolutely appropriate. So, yeah, it's really time to. This is the week of letting go of illusions, of letting go what is not true anymore, or what you thought was true. It's time to let that go, because the only thing that is true is the love of your twin flame, and the love of your twin flame is perfect. A lot of us get afraid, right? There's in the Celtic cross spread, yeah, that's what it's called. Shows how long I've done this. There's a card that is called wishes, desires, wishes slash fears. The reason why they pair together is because usually our greatest wishes also happens to be our greatest fears. But this card is asking you to move through those fears so that your heaven on earth, your wishes, your dreams to be in harmonious, permanent union with your twin flame can finally come true, and that you're completely safe and supported in doing so. Okay, so that's week 1. And we're going to move on to week 2. Week 2 is November 8th to November 15th. And that card is, oh, how pretty, faith, benevolence, humanity, and benevolence. This is actually the twin flame to Archangel Michael. Yes, angels do have twin flames. They have perfect divine complements and counterparts. Although for some reason she didn't come with wings. It's usually how an angel is represented, but whatever, it's all good. So stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. So what's interesting is when we call on Archangel Michael for protection, or just divine protection in general, it doesn't have to be Archangel Michael, but I'm using that as an example, right? So when we call on Archangel Michael for safety and protection, what this also really means is having the faith that we are being protected. They really go hand in hand perfectly. I remember thinking about this, like, why would they be twin flames? Like that energy. And then I'm like, oh, that's right. Because all the times, especially when I'm in the car going far, or if I'm in heavy traffic, I'm always praying to Archangel Michael that I don't die or that I don't get a car accident. I don't know. I'm just like one of those people that's like, I don't know. And I realized, wow, this really also requires faith. So for this week, you're being called to have faith that your twin flame union is coming. It is around the corner. All you're doing is just clearing and removing the blocks to your twin flame union. This is what the first week is really saying as well. You need to clear and remove those blocks. You have to have faith and trust that you made that choice. This is a choice you need to make. You have to make the choice to be in harmonious union, because you can't expect to be with your twin flame if you're not choosing to be with your twin flame. You may even know your twin flame, but you're not choosing to be with them. You might be playing some game of like cat and mouse or whatever, or you're afraid to be vulnerable and really let them into that deepest part of your soul in which they already know. They were born there with you. Excuse me. So this is also about trusting the higher self of your twin flame, trusting the divine, that everything is in order, everything is in perfect order, everything is happening divinely as it should be. And it's also about really trusting yourself. And I think after we have like a false twin flame experience, or something equally as traumatic, we tend to not trust ourselves. And I know that I personally had this issue with my false twin flame where for a good month or so, I did not trust myself around men because I was like, well, if I trusted that guy and I let him in and I was like head over heels thinking, this is my twin flame, and like shouting it from the rooftops until I stopped shouting it from the rooftops, realizing I don't think he's my twin. It's like kind of funky over here. There was a period of healing that I needed to undertake so that I could trust myself again and know that I learned the lesson of my false twin flame. I learned the lesson of these men that I dated in the past so that I did not have to attract that experience again. Because only until you heal those core blocks and barriers inside of yourself that are causing separation from your twin flame, the only reason you are in physical separation from your twin flame, and everyone has a twin flame, okay? Everyone, is because you're having thoughts of separation that are creating that experience with your twin flame. And only when you heal those thoughts of separation from your twin flame by identifying what they are, and this is sometimes where it's good to get your own deck of cards or to order a reading or to go into prayer and meditation and ask yourself, go into your heart and ask yourself. There is a voice inside of your heart that is your higher self, that is your divine self, that is your soul, that knows the truth, that knows the answers. You can ask yourself inside your heart, connecting to the divine within you, and you can ask, is this person my twin flame or not? You get the answer. You can ask, what is the purpose of my relationship with this person? You'll get the answer. Write it down on a piece of paper if you want. You can ask, what are the lessons that I need or what are the lessons that I'm experiencing with this person, with this relationship? What are the lessons so that I can freaking learn it and move on into my harmonious union? So, this is the kind of spiritual work that I'm talking about doing alongside the mirror exercise that we talk about in our book, Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover, and our 2 courses. The mirror work is essential. When I had my false twin flame, you bet your bottom I did my mirror work. And you know what? I got the results from it because I'm in my harmonious union with Jeff, and it happened within 3-4 months of dating my false twin. So please stay calm. As it says, stay calm. The universe has heard your order. You are taking the right steps in moving forward on your twin flame. You're choosing to love yourself in the areas where you were not choosing to love yourself. And you are gently releasing negative people and experiences that are no longer serving you, and so that you can clear that energy out to welcome in your twin flame. Because when you're welcoming in your twin flame, what's really happening is you are inviting the divine into your life, because twin flame love is divine love. And anything in your life that is not coming from a space of divine love, it's got to be cleared out. Now, that doesn't say like your whole reality has to reflect divine love, but what does need to reflect divine love are all those core choices and beliefs of separation from your twin flame. You have to reverse those. So it's really important that you find out what that is so that you can make a different choice and be in your permanent harmonious twin flame union. All right, so that is week 2. Let's move on to week 3. Week 3 is November 15th to the 22nd. And the card we have here, ooh, cool, the Shekinah, the sacred self. If you ever study Gnosticism or Kabbalah, you'll hear of the Shekinah, and I don't know too much about it, but from this book that I did reference, because I was like, Shekinah, it sounds familiar, but I'm not too familiar with it. It's really, it's a feminine essence, a feminine energy essence that comes from like God particle or something. Don't quote me. I'm half quoting this book, but just because I'm not 100% sure who this goddess or sun goddess, what this energy is, it doesn't mean that I can't tap into this card, into this energy, and find out exactly what it means, what it says, because it's really important that when you're doing a reading, that you always make sure that before and during a reading, that you're always tapping into your divine guidance, and that divine guidance only ever comes from source. So you have to make sure that your connection is direct from source and not from any other being, including especially the astral realm. But I'm not giving a course on tarot or oracle card reading. I'm just going to move forward here, okay? So, yes, week 3, the sacred self. It says, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. How beautiful is that? What this card is really saying for this week is, since you have been and continuing to make choices that are in alignment with your divine self, sacred self, divine self, same thing, you're really unleashing that energy from within you that is going to easily and quickly align you to the vibrational frequency of your harmonious twin flame union. This is exciting. Congratulations. This is really good news that you are really stepping it up. You are really choosing to raise your vibration, and you're choosing to claim your divine self now. Because what this really, what a harmonious twin flame union really is, and what it really is about, is being in harmonious union with yourself. If you are not in harmonious union with yourself in a very core and essential way, then you're never gonna you're never gonna be in your harmonious twin flame union. They are one and of the same. Okay, if you're constantly attacking yourself, if you're constantly experiencing attack from others on yourself, it's going to be very difficult to align with your twin flame. Now, it doesn't mean that, if you're clearing it up, but you're still experiencing it here and there, that's fine, because you're working on clearing that. You're working on healing that. But if you never do any spiritual work, and you're like constantly attacking yourself and experiencing attack because of that result, basic law of attraction, well, it's going to be really, really difficult, if at all possible, to align with your harmonious twin flame union. But I know that you're working on that, and this card is really showing you that this week you're really experiencing the results of the choices that you are making that are aligning you to the vibration of your harmonious twin flame union. So what this card is also saying is that it's safe for you this week to really start expressing yourself in a deeper and more meaningful way that feels good. It is in alignment with your divine self. Because when you start clearing and healing and removing those blocks, what's really happening is you're able to express the love that has always innately been there, but there was just the block. But that love has never left, and it's desiring for you to express it. And it seems like this week you're really taking charge and getting in tune with the sacred rhythm of your life. Everyone has a rhythm of their life, and everyone knows when they're really in flow with the rhythm of their life. And this card is saying, you're doing it. You're really syncing up to your divine self. You're really syncing up to that divine rhythm of your life. And that's the energy that is so magnetic and so attractive to your twin flame, rather than later. Okay, awesome. So now we're going to go to the final week 4 of November. And this is from November 29th to, is it? Wait, hold on. 8:15. Yeah, okay, so I think it's the 22nd to the 31st. Sorry, I'm looking at my calendar at the same time, and when I get like really into like my channeling zone, I'm like, what? A calendar? What? I gotta figure this out again. So week 4, okay? Oh, cool. Okay, this is the Miriam called Sacred Vision. These are beautiful. Look at look at this perfect twin energy, perfect twin flame energy. And it even shows the Vesica Pisces. These are probably physical twins. I'm actually, once again, I have not heard of the Miriam, but I'm very interested now. See, I like learning new things. Excuse me, Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. And I'm curious, so now I have to find out. And I'm sure you're curious too, people who don't know what the Miriam is, because I'm going to be like doing this wondering, okay, so the Miriam, which means the beloved, are twin flame angels. Oh my gosh. Hello. What? Are twin flame angels who come as one. They are mirror images of each other. They are the angels who appeared to Mary Magdalene in the tomb of Jesus after his passing. Oh my gosh. Okay, I didn't know. I thought it was like Archangel Gabriel that appeared to her at the tomb. But you know, I was born and raised Catholic, but I haven't really been studying Catholicism since I was like 18. So, anyways, that's really cool. Twin flame angels coming together as one, and their name means beloved. Well, okay. So I'm really glad that I was guided to just go to the book. See? I do use the book sometimes when I'm not completely sure of like certain things. So the Vesica Pisces for me, this symbol right here is one of the twin flame symbols. That's what I believe, and that's what I experience when I tap into this energy. The other one is also the infinity sign. So what this week is really saying is that, holy crap, wow, you are really aligning to your harmonious twin flame union. You have successfully released the old energies, the old thoughts and beliefs, the old relationships that are completely out of alignment with your twin flame union, and you had faith in this process, and you're essentially like being rewarded here. Like, look, this is just like basic law of attraction, okay? Like, thoughts become things. You made a different choice, and guess what? Your reality reflects that. Because when you're creating a foundation for your harmonious twin flame union, you can only ever expect the reward. When you create the foundation of anything that you desire, anything, could be your life purpose, it could be anything, okay? When you create the correct foundation, you must and you will expect the results. You will have the results. You will have the reward. That's what a foundation does. That's what a foundation is. When you create the foundation of a house, you can build a freaking house on it. And you know what? It happens pretty fast when you have the correct foundation. So what this is saying is you are in alignment, and you are on the right path to creating and have created that perfect foundation that invites your harmonious twin flame union into your life. And your twin flame hears you. Your twin flame knows. Your twin flame is aligning and making the same core choice as you. Your twin flame, and I repeat, your twin flame cannot make a separate choice from you. This is a unique quality of twin flames. Like, I'm going to make a different choice than you. La 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 la. No. No, you're twin flames. You don't make a different choice. I saw this recently where this twin flame set was like, well, I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna go over here and like go and see other people, and it happened, and it created more problems. But here, and once again, they thought, well, we choose separately from each other, and they know they're twins, and well, no, no, you don't, right? And the truth is that when you are choosing harmonious union, your twin flame is also choosing harmonious union with you. When you are you cannot choose separately from your twin flame. So please find a lot of comfort in this. Honestly, I can tell you from personal experience that when I chose my harmonious twin flame union, so did Jeff. We both broke up with our false twin flames roughly the same time, and we chose our harmonious twin flame union. He didn't know what a twin flame was. He just said, I desire my perfect wife. Well, guess what? I'm created as your perfect wife. Can't run away from this. And I knew what a twin flame was, and that's what I was desiring, which is obviously code word for like my perfect husband, my perfect partner, my best friend, my eternal lover. All that wonderful, delicious, juicy stuff that I know is my heaven on earth. And I desire that because I was born with that desire, because I was born and created alongside this man who is my perfect divine complement. You can't desire something that you don't have. Guess what? You desire your twin flame because you have a twin flame. You desire harmonious union because you've had harmonious twin flame union. And right now, what we're working on together is establishing that into permanent harmonious twin flame union so that you never have to experience this bullcrap of separation again and dark night of the soul. I mean, it's hard. It's suffering to be without your twin flame. It's more suffering to be without your twin flame. I mean, some people think, oh, it's suffering to be with my twin and just go for a soulmate. And I said, that's a lie, and that's a cop-out for not doing your spiritual work, and that's settling. And I just, no. No. No, you reap the rewards of a foundation that has been properly and appropriately created. And this is what this is really saying. And that sacred vision, right? It's really important for you to continue imagining and using your visualization faculties to imagine your harmonious twin flame union. You can go into your heart right now. If you want to close your eyes, you may do so, because in your heart, in that place where you're already one with your twin flame, you can be with them now. You can speak directly with them now. You can share loving and love with them now, and you can hear that loving and experience that loving returned back unto you. You can tune into their energy and find out really where you're at with the choices that you're making. It's just phenomenal. It's a wonderful experience to have a twin flame. So another key point that I need to bring up here is this: choose to forgive in order to heal. What this is really saying is choose to forgive yourself for all the mistakes that you made in order to heal and move forward and claim your harmonious union now. I mean, it's easy to sit around and beat yourself up for experiencing a false twin flame or a traumatic experience, but you know, what's really important is just learning to let go appropriately. And you really do that by loving yourself and choosing to love yourself here. I mean, yeah, when I was with my false twin, I was angry. I was angry for like 2 months straight on, just angry. And I let that be okay. I let it be okay because it's not that I'm choosing to be angry. It's just that I'm releasing a lot of anger, and I need to release that anger so that it can be cleared and that I can create joy and happiness in my life. And so what it's really saying is give yourself permission to feel your feelings. Don't try to suppress it. Don't say, oh no, I shouldn't feel this. This feels bad. I shouldn't be thinking this. No, don't go OCD on me. Just allow those feelings and thoughts to come up. Don't judge them like clouds in a sky, and allow them to pass. Even if they're like really nasty thoughts about a particular person, it will cause you a huge imbalance to like repress it. Just feel it, let it go. Don't label it. It's not really you. It's just a thought. A thought is not you. A thought is not your divine self. This is just what's being released, okay? Because this month, there is a lot of energy that is being cleared for you to easily step into your twin flame union, or easily step into your harmonious twin flame union, both, right? Because some of us are watching this already with our twin flames, but it's not exactly in harmony yet. So, obviously this reading is good for anyone wherever they are on their twin flame journey. So it's really important to continue focusing on the light in yourself and the light of your twin flame. It's really important how you see yourself. It's really important how you see your twin flame, and how if you look at a person like less than divine, then that's exactly how you see yourself, and that's an illusion. It's out of alignment, and it's going to create suffering and unpleasant experiences. So even if you don't like a behavior, like there are many behaviors of people that I don't like, but I never lose sight of the truth that they're a divine being, that they're a divine child of God, and that in spiritual truth, they're my brother and my sister. So it's really important to remember that light, because if you forget, you're in trouble. It's going to create problems for you. So the last part I want to leave with you here, it says, remember that love has no boundaries. Remember that if you choose and continue to choose your harmonious twin flame union permanently, that love will find a way. Okay, like even if your twin flame is like halfway across the world, or in a marriage with someone else, or has different religious beliefs or different age, it doesn't matter. Whatever the perceived external blocks and barriers are, can easily be removed when you make the choice to be in harmonious union, because love has no boundaries. The sky has no limits. You cannot limit the divine. You can only limit yourself. And so what this card is asking for you to do is to start looking at your life from the perspective that there are no limits, that there are no boundaries, that this is a world, that this is a universe based on miracles and based in miracle consciousness, because it is created by the divine. And anything that is created by the divine can it can bring you whatever it is that you desire, but it can only bring you what it is that you're asking, and it can only bring you to the point to how open you are to receiving. So make sure that you are 100% open to receiving the divine in your life, and that you can decree it as I'm saying it. I am 100% open to receiving my harmonious twin flame union. So it's one thing choosing it, but you have to be open to receiving all of it, because that is the gift, and that is your gift, and that is your divine birthright. And I think we're done with the reading. So this is a really, really wonderful month. I'm really excited to see how you move forward on your twin flame journey. It looks like there is a tremendous window of opportunity this month to really take quantum leaps and quantum bounds into getting into your harmonious union and getting in alignment in harmonious union with yourself. And that is a really, really wonderful and juicy experience, and it's gonna make being in your union so fun and so juicy, because you just focus on being. You focus on being yourself completely, because you don't have to really change who you are at the core, because you are already whole. You are already perfect, and that is the gift of awareness that you bring to your twin flame and to the world. All right, so thank you so much for joining me for this month. I look forward to seeing you in next month's Twin Flame Monthly Reading. That will be on December 1st, which is a Tuesday, so you can find me there. I also offer personalized Twin Flame monthly card readings on divineguidancereadings.net, and I offer a lot. You get a lot more in that reading. Not just you get, a card for each week of what's happening in your own personal twin flame journey, as well as overall what's happening in the month. And I also provide you with 4 twin flame lessons that you're currently learning and how to complete them. And I also give you a really wonderful twin flame decree at the end to kind of really solidify that beautiful energy and really, um, yeah, really, yeah, solidify that energy and yeah, I just want to say catapult for some reason. That's why I'm like catapult. Why? Why does catapult keep coming to me? You know, catapult that energy of your desired harmonious twin flame union. Um, yeah, to really catapult that energy, to like quicken it. There you go. Maybe that's why it keeps coming to me. I'm like, ah. So, all right. I just love having fun. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me, and I will see you next month. I wish you so much love and success and blessings on your twin flame journey.